there, everybody. This is Josh and
Melissa
from Everett Chevrolet. Melissa is our product specialist. If you've been following our podcast, we've been kind of doing in the car with and having different guests. We're kind of switching it up a little bit in the sense that each podcast is going to be really around new make-year vehicles. So it'll be Melissa and I kind of talking about the new make-year vehicles and features that are involved in that, and kind of trying to kind of explain to you before you even come to the dealership to check it out how this new vehicle might benefit you. And so today, Melissa, we are in the 2023 Cadillac Lyriq. Now, this is last year's model. GM has kind of been working on these things, making sure they get it just right to get out. So when you order one, you're actually going to order the 2024 Lyriq. But this is the demo that Cadillac sent us. And you can come down to Everett Chevrolet, test drive it with a salesperson or Melissa or whoever, test drive it and kind of see if you like it, and then put one on order. So we want to talk about it today. We wanted to start with 3 features to highlight. So Melissa, what is a feature that you like?
One of the features that I like is the wireless charging. Gotta have that.
Necessary.
If I'm buying a car, I'm buying one with wireless charging.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is nice that all the newer models of cars have that.
Yeah.
I have an older model of vehicle, and I have to remember if I want to charge my phone, I need to bring my cable with me. You know?
No more cords.
Yeah, no more cords, which is awesome. Something that does make this vehicle special, it is an EV. So it's Cadillac's first foray into EV, and this has GM's Ultium EV battery. Not Ultimum, Ultium EV battery. So what this looks like is there are long pouch cells that can be stacked horizontally or vertically. So it can be stacked, they kind of describe it like pancakes.
Yep.
Or like slices of bread in a loaf. And what this really allows is kind of flexibility for GM to kind of put it in a lot of different vehicles, and it saves space, really,
yes.
Depending on the vehicle that it's in. So interestingly enough, it would take 20 small cylindrical CAN cells, so the ones that computers use, to produce the power of 100 amp hour cell battery for GM. So these are really powerful batteries. They can electronically and physically support EVs of every shape and size, which is really cool. So these batteries, if you're wondering, they're made of nickel, cobalt, manganese, aluminum. Or if we were in England, they would say aluminium. And so it's made of that chemistry. And this is actually to reduce the cobalt content in batteries by more than 70%. So I thought that was a really cool feature. You know, you hear a lot about EV batteries and cobalt, and here GM is very forward thinking on trying to reduce the amount of cobalt that is in these batteries. And GM has actually recently partnered with LG Energy Solution to build an Ultium plant in Ohio, so to allow in-house manufacturing. So that's really cool that these batteries are gonna be made in America. They're not getting shipped over from overseas or anything like that. They're gonna be made right here in Ohio, in the United States of America. So those are a couple features. What's another feature that you like, Melissa?
Super Cruise.
Super Cruise. All right, talk to us about Super Cruise. What is Super Cruise?
Super Cruise. So Super Cruise is the self-driving feature that you have. It's a little bit different than, say, the Tesla model.
Okay.
Our Super Cruise that GM has created is kind of stuff like you have a camera staring at you all the time. So if, it alerts it that if you take your eyes off of we could have a casual conversation like this while Super Cruise is active, as long as I take my head back to the road.
Yep.
It's safety first.
Yep.
So it wants you to be still being aware of the road. Even though the car is driving itself, you have to be aware and be, active. You can't be sleeping at the wheel.
Right.
But it's what happens is along this bar right here, you'll get 3 light indicators. It could be red, green, or blue. If it's red, it means that it's not going to work.
Yeah, the road is not a Super Cruise road.
Yeah, it's not a Super Cruise road, or the conditions are not ideal.
Okay.
If it's blue, if it turns blue, it means that the Super Cruise is trying to become active, but you might not be in the middle of the lane. So
Okay.
you would correct yourself, and then you would most likely get a green light. And when it's the green light, it's Super Cruise is a go. And you do that. You start Super Cruise by first activating your adaptive cruise control.
Okay.
That's how you do that. But it is available on 200,000 highways that they've mapped in the U.S. and Canada. And that number is soon to grow to 400,000 very soon.
That's
if
awesome.
It's not already done.
And I think I've read that it has to be a 2-lane divided highway.
It has to be a divided highway. So whether it be divided by concrete or grass, it has to be a divided highway.
Okay. So if you're driving around wondering what roads might be Super Cruise enabled,
Right.
that's kind of a good general indicator
Yeah.
of what roads. Now, can you tell us a little bit about like the safety features of Super Cruise if I were to take my eyes off the road for a certain amount of time, or I start falling asleep while I'm driving, kind of what happens?
Yeah,
there?
so Super Cruise safety is the number one, concern, and it's also, as GM, it's the this car is going to keep you safe more than it does anything else.
Mm-hmm.
There are thousands and thousands of sensors. Why did I not say thousands? There are lots of sensors around this car. There are lots of sensors, especially with Super Cruise, because Super Cruise also has, the has the ability to lane change for you.
Yeah.
So if you were to come up behind a car and you were set at 70 miles per hour and this car is going 65, Super Cruise realizes that, and then it changes the lanes for you, and then it will come back into the lane that you were priorly in. And it does it all by itself. It puts on its blinker, it changes the lane. So with that, there's lots and lots of safety concerns. So that's why there's sensors all around the car, and safety is the number one priority when it comes to Super Cruise. So it's if you were to start to fall asleep at the car, or if you were to doze off or something like that, this is going to alert you. It's going to beep at you. Your steering wheel is going to shake. Everything's going to be like red, warning. It's going to be kind of hard to be like, no, shut up.
Yeah. And is there? I've heard this, and you might be able to speak more to this.
Okay.
Is there a feature that Super Cruise will actually like completely shut off for a certain amount of time if you basically break the rules and
So
will it pull
I'm
over to the
not
side of the
aware
road for
of
you?
it.
Okay.
I guess maybe it could. I mean, I know that it will disengage. 100%. It's going to make you take control of the steering wheel. I don't know if it puts you on a timeout.
Gotcha. No, yeah, that's yeah. Timeout. You're not allowed to use Super Cruise.
Get in the corner.
You're out. This is awful. Yeah, Super Cruise. You're gonna see it in the test drive video later on. We use it. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to use for the first time, and then it's very interesting to be a passenger in the first time, especially the lane changing ability.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. And so then kind of continuing that realm of features, safety features, another feature about this car that's really cool is the mirror. And I know you're not able to see this now, but there is a live camera view of behind us in the rear view mirror. So say you needed to have your car packed, you're going on a road trip, something of that nature, you can safely kind of pack your car to the hilt and still be able to see out your rear view mirror.
Or have you ever driven around really tall people?
I am a tall person, so
I'm not.
necessarily driven around tall
If
people.
I put him in my back seat, I wouldn't be able to see out my rear view. But this one has the camera rear view. And it's also got other features too. Like if you push the side button, you are able to make it dimmer and brighter. You're also able to zoom in and out with the camera and actually move the camera up and down.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we'll give you a +1 feature. Since it is the Lyriq, we're going to do 3 features, but we're going to do +1 today. It's the choreographed lighting.
Oh, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Not too much.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And I believe it's as you approach the car.
Yep.
The lights, the headlights, the lights all there's some on the door too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, some on the door too, and behind it it does like a little dance.
Yeah, the
It's the
lights.
best way
Yeah,
I can
it's
explain
it's
it.
really cool. So when you come and test drive it, watch out for the Lyriq greeting you as you walk up to it. So that's kind of some features that we like about this vehicle. What has changed from previous models? Well, this is the new.
first
This is
model.
the first model. Yeah, this is the first one. So everything has kind of changed. So you got to come check it out for yourself, drive it around. All right, now let's get to what everybody cares about. This is
How far
gas
can you
mileage.
drive?
How far can I drive? Yeah. So how far can we? Well, I guess not gas mileage.
No, it
Battery
wouldn't be gas
power.
mileage. It would be 308 miles of range.
All right, so there's 308 miles of range to this vehicle, which is really good. It has a 33-inch display screen with the 9K resolution, so really crystal clear. I mean, we're looking at it right now. Large, crystal clear. Definitely love that. What is included with the purchase of this vehicle is a dual level charge cord. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, with the dual level charge that's included with it, it is 21 miles of range per hour of charge, which also means it's also 22-foot charging cord. So this is something that you can get installed in your house. Like, you would charge it at home.
Yeah, you can just plug this into a regular. Is it a 110 or you got to plug it into a 220?
You have to have a 220.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
For that one.
So you have to have 220 to be able to just plug this right into your wall like you would plug in anything else, and then you can plug in your vehicle. Yeah. Now, with that being said,
you can upgrade.
So tell us about the upgrade.
The upgrade is a level 2 Ultium power-up charger. That gives you 31 miles of range per hour of charge compared to the 21.
Right.
So that's 10 more miles.
Right.
You also have Wi-Fi connectivity and Bluetooth.
Yeah. To the charger.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the charger.
Yeah.
And you can also control it from your phone. There's the app.
Yep. And that is a professional installation is required with that purchase of the level 2 charger. So if you're thinking about getting the level 2 charger, just know that there will be some added costs there with that installation that is required for that. And then finally, storage space. Everybody wants to know how much stuff you can put in this vehicle. Now, this vehicle, if you're looking at it now, it's actually deceptively big.
It is.
You'll see on our test drive, a couple of us jump in the back seat and we talk about, wow, like once you get to the back seat, it feels a lot bigger than you think it is. And so you get 28 cubic feet of storage as it sits right now, with the back seat up, things of that nature. If you want to put those seats down, that's going to extend to 60 cubic feet of storage. So there's a lot of storage in this vehicle, a lot of space. It might look small on the outside and you're like, am I going to get my golf clubs in there, things of that nature? I'm a golfer, that's what I think about.
You're going to get them in here.
You're going to get them in here. Yeah, definitely. It's going to fit for sure. So those are some of the things that we know that you would care about. Anything else that you could think of the customers would care about, Melissa?
Not off the top of my mind.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, y'all, we're going to flip it over to our test drive now. That was pre-recorded. So we hope you enjoy that. You can see four of us from our marketing department drive the vehicle, test it out, give our review. So we hope you enjoy it. A feature that I do like is I like how the door opens for you whenever you press the handle in. So obviously the vehicle doesn't have door handles like regular cars, regular ICE vehicles do. And so you press the door handle in, which pops the door out, which that's a really nice feature.
I love this screen that stretches all the way across from the driver's side to the center. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay,
I don't like it.
There's a curb, so no.
Where?
No, it's just right here.
This is terrifying. Oh, no,
Yes, take your hands off.
there's a car!
No, it just.
There was a car.
The only thing I don't know what to do when Super Cruise is on is like, what do I do with my foot?
You just put it down.
Like on the floor?
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't make me feel comfortable. I want to hover it over. You know. But yeah, isn't the back seat? I told you, like the back seat's super nice. This control I really like. It's like a dial control.
Yeah, for the radio?
Yeah, no, no.
Well, just the home screen.
Just the home screen. I like that. What's this one?
The volume.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, awesome.
What I like about how efficient it is like every little small waiting for it to move when I put the signal on and it didn't do anything, and then it obviously didn't pick him up.
Not at all.
So, that's a self. So were you on Super Cruise?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This thing is flying.
Yeah?
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it really goes.
And it doesn't even feel like you're going that fast.
So overall impressions of the Lyriq, everybody, what are your thoughts?
10 out of 10.
I I was really impressed when I got in the back seat about the space. That's
Yeah.
It's really
like
spacious
this
in
is
the back.
definitely like
It does look a little bigger in the inside than it does on the outside.
Yeah, it feels bigger.
I agree with that.
You're in it.
All right, so we really hope you enjoyed that video. Kind of got a digital perspective of what it would be like to test drive this car. So why don't you come out, make your appointment today to test drive this vehicle or any of our other vehicles, but the Lyriq, test drive it. That's why we have this particular model, is for you customers to go out and test drive it and see what you think of it. Now, who would be the ideal customer for this car in your mind, Melissa?
An everyday commuter.
Everyday commuter.
Everyday commuter. Any professional. Probably parents of recent graduates.
Yeah, you know,
Treat
kids,
yourself.
Yeah, kids just got out of the home. They won't destroy your car anymore, hopefully. And you can kind of reward yourself with a nice premium vehicle like this one.
Of course, with all the safety features, even a teen could drive this car.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of safety features: the lane assist, super cruise, the adaptive cruise control.
Braking, there's all kinds of safety.
Yeah, there's a lot. So if you're out there and you're interested in this car, once again, come on down to Everett Chevrolet, test drive it. We'd love to see you. We'd love to see you in this vehicle or ordering one, the 2024 model in the future. And we hope you have a great day.
Bye.
Make sure to shop this vehicle and all our other selections at everettchevy.com.